Hey, what's up? My name is June, or some people call me Junie or Junie B. Doesn't really matter which one you call me, just as long as you call me. All right, guys, I'm back with part two of the story time that I was telling last week. If you haven't seen that one, go tap in and watch that one because this one's not even going to make sense if you haven't watched it. All right, now where did I leave off? Oh yeah, Eliza acting like a weirdo. But yeah, Eliza was just acting, real unusual, being real attentive to me, being really nice and all this stuff. And I just told myself, you know what? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. But then one day, I was at her mom's house chilling with her and her daughter. And, Amber had came up in conversation. And then I was talking about how I had a crush on Erica and all this stuff. And then out of nowhere, Eliza was all like, June, I'm getting tired of you liking all these B words around me. Huh? She's like, you ain't never had feelings for me? No. Nah, but I told her I was just like, yeah, a long time ago when we was like real young, I liked you for like 5 seconds and then that just kind of went away. And she was like, oh, you probably thought that would never happen, huh? And I'm all like, nah. But didn't that sound arrogant the way she said that? Then she starts saying, you know my family, I know your family. I wonder what you'd be like as a girlfriend. You seem pretty content. Then she was like, but you still like going out and stuff though, huh? I'm all like, yeah, I'm young, I still like going out and having fun. I start thinking to myself, she's trying to have me up in the house and stuff with her and a kid. Like it sounded like she was trying to marry me. After that, she got on the phone with her husband so that her and her daughter could talk to him. So I found that as the opportunity to get out that awkward situation. I skedaddled out of there. Hey, y'all think she was serious? But no, for real. After that, I told my sister, I'm like, hey, yo, I think Eliza might like me or something because, she said this, this, and that. My sister was just like, oh, you know how Eliza is. She like to play around a lot. She be joking. She was probably joking. I'm like, okay, yeah, she was probably joking. But after what she did next, it was pretty undeniable. Me, her, and her mom went out downtown to go get some tacos. And as we were waiting for our tacos, me and her was like to the side to ourselves. And then Eliza came up to me talking about, yeah, I know you've never been with a girl before, but if you want, you could, get with me. Nope. She said, I'm not gay, I'm just curious or whatever. Curious about what? You're not about to be curious with me. But I told her, I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. And she's all like, why? What's wrong with me? I'm like, nothing. You're beautiful. You're a cool person. I just don't look at you like that. I look at you like you're my family. I literally tell everybody that you're my cousin. In the midst of that, I start talking about Amber and stuff, and I was saying I don't really got feelings for her anymore. And Eliza gonna say, I don't blame you. But then I started talking about Erica and how I really like her and stuff. I'm like, she's cool. She's a Pisces and stuff. And then Eliza gonna say, ooh, my mom's a Pisces. Pisces are real crazy. Like, dang, she just threw her mom under the bus. Any opportunity she got to put these other girls down, she would take it. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna step on them to lift myself up and make myself look better. But at the end, it didn't make her look any better than me. It made her look worse. Like, ew, your character is gross. But yeah, we got our tacos and then we got in the car, and her mom was saying that me and Eliza look alike. And Eliza was all like, yeah, there was this man looking at us and stuff. He probably thought we was like lovers or something. And then her mom was like, nah, like sisters. I'm all like, yeah, like sisters. Like, girl, what are you talking about? Then the song Boot Up came on the radio. The same song that she had sent to my DM sometime earlier. And when it came on, she was in the front seat. So she turned around and started like looking at me and was like turning red and stuff. And I so badly wanted to just say, turn the fuck around. Like, girl, what is going on? Like, why are you still trying when I clearly just said, no, I'm not interested? Like, she tried multiple times after that situation. It was getting super uncomfortable. And after I wasn't being receptive to what she was trying to give me, she started acting real shady towards me and just real weird. One of the times she was being shady towards me, we was talking about my hair and how it's in twists like it is now. And she was saying, you gonna lock it up? And I'm just like, nah, I thought about it, but I kind of want to just keep my hair like this just in case I want to like flat iron it or something. And then she gonna say, yeah, like Snoop Dogg. I just looked at her like dead in the eyes, and she immediately started getting defensive, started defending herself. That's how you know she's guilty. Like, you know what you were trying to do. You literally tried to compare me to a man. Like, didn't you just try to fuck? But yeah, Elijah just kept acting weird and shady and lying, and so did Amber. But I'm not about to include every little weird thing that they did because I don't want this story to get too long. But one of the weirdest things that Amber has ever done was I was telling her that I wanted to dye my hair red, like kind of a dark red, and to flat iron it. But I wasn't sure if I could do it or not because of my job. So I had to see if it was cool with them first. But before I ever even got a chance to do it, she went and did her hair exactly like I said I wanted to do it. Like, what? Then, she was just being super braggadocious about it. Like, she was just like, oh, my hair is red now. It's red. It's red. My hair is red. Like, it's like she was doing it on purpose. Like, she was trying to flaunt it on purpose, posting it on all her social media. And don't get me wrong, it looked real nice on her. But that was the weirdest shit ever. Like, you really a weirdo, bro. And the worst part about this was, at the time, I had started to fall into a really, really deep depression because of a whole bunch of stuff that was just going on with family and just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And these so called friends did not take it seriously. In fact, they drained me even more. Like, yeah, y'all don't really care about me. Y'all don't really love me. Y'all just want to use me or whatever. And I kept getting this gut feeling like there was more that was going on behind my back that I didn't know about. Especially because Amber was pregnant and she asked me to be the godmom to her son. And I told Eliza about this. I was like, oh, Amber asked me to be the godmom to her son. And when I told her, Eliza's reaction was like she was mad, like she was upset, like, what the, you know what I mean? And I just thought that was a strange reaction. And I kind of figured that they didn't want me to be the godmom because, they actually thought highly of me or anything. They just wanted me to be the godmom because they felt like if I had that title, I would feel entitled to do things for their kids. They was just like, yeah, June will do stuff for my kid. You know what I mean? Which is not cool. Like, I want to be useful, but I don't want to be used. I'm not a tool. I'm a human being with feelings. But yeah, there was other ways that they would use me or try to use me or play these games and stuff like that. It was just a lot. Like, it was a lot going on. And I at the end of it I was just kinda like, there's no way they care about me. So I ghosted them. Then my brother was all like, you just ghosted them after you've been knowing them for this long? And so he was all like, you should reach out to them and tell them how you really feel and give them a chance to like correct their mistakes and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh my God. So I did it. The only person I was able to get in contact with though was Eliza. And I started expressing my feelings and telling her how I didn't like some of the things that she was doing. And she was just basically like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I never said any of those things. Why would I be shady towards you? I love you and I love all you guys. Like, I wouldn't talk about you guys like that. And then I'm just like, you did say all that stuff. And I'm telling her, I said, you really start getting weird after I told you, like, I didn't like you like that. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, yeah, you tried to talk to me. And I said, I wasn't with it. And she was all like, I never tried to talk to you. I would never try to talk to you. I'm sorry you thought that in your head. She was all like, was I high? Was I drunk? Maybe you've been smoking too much, June. Maybe you've been thinking about it too much. Like, she was like, because I would never try to talk to you. But yeah, she really was a weirdo. Like, she literally tried to flip the whole situation on me and make it seem like it was my fault and that I'm just crazy. So after, having that interaction with her, I realized that all of it was pointless. And I just ended it right there. I was just like, yeah, I'm not talking to these people no more because there's no way you thought that that was okay. Even though I'm hurt that 18-year relationship went down the drain like it was nothing, I learned a lot from it. I self-reflected, and although they was wrong for what they did, I had to take accountability for how I allowed them to treat me. So I learned about boundaries, I learned about self-love, I learned how to not be codependent anymore. The reason I was attracting these people that didn't love me was because I didn't love myself. I was putting people's needs and feelings before my own. So yeah, it helped me grow. I even learned how to actually let go and forgive people. So I'm grateful. But yeah, I no longer hold any anger or animosity towards these people. I've truly let it go. At least enough to where I don't want to get revenge. But yeah, I'm grateful for the experience that I got from the relationship, the good and the bad. But most of all, I'm grateful that the relationship is over. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little story time today. If you did, give it a like, comment on it, ask some questions if you need to, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Peace, loves.